welcome to the Trust Arena in Waitakere, Auckland, where the Mystics have just won over the Tactix 61-53. Well, it was an up and down game, wasn't it? The Mystics, it was tight in that first quarter. They pulled away in the second, but the Tactix, they fought back.
And like they have been doing all season, the Tactix start strong. They kind of let the foot off the pedal and then they start coming back. But the Mystics played outstanding tonight. Their defence, right from the goal shooter through to the goalkeeper, was outstanding. And I think that's what showed in that second quarter. Yeah,
that through-court defence, I should say, was fairly impressive. But it was the shooting, wasn't it, from the Mystics? They loved putting the ball in. They loved getting the ball. Catherine Lado, she was hungry for it.
Oh, most definitely. But ably feeding her was Maria Tutaia. I thought she had an outstanding game again tonight. Shooting was right up there, both of them in the high 80s. And I think you mentioned in commentary, Dean, that they were sharing the load in the shooting. And that's so hard for a defensive duo to know which shooter to mark, and when they're both playing so well, and Catherine demanded the ball under the post and she did everything she could to actually receive that ball.
Well, I think the person that was getting ball for her was Serena Guthrie at wing defence. I can't remember how many intercepts there were in the match, but the vast majority were Serena's, weren't there?
She, like I said, right throughout the game as well, she was on fire. She's just got the ability to read where the ball's going, but also the nous to know how far to come off her player and go hunting for a ball, but also still marking her player, if you get what I mean. But she just turned over so much ball. And I did talk about the person getting intercept. It is about the team around them. You've got the 3-foot marker so they can't see where they're passing. That's when Serena uses her quick feet and she's so fast off the mark and just came through and gobbled that ball up.
We talked a lot about quick feet tonight, didn't we? There was this Mystic side in particular. They really had some amazing speed off the ball.
And like you said, Eden, I think it's partly to do with the trainer and what they're doing at their training. I'd love to go to a training session and maybe put my shoes on for a little bit.
Hey, I'd probably love you to have it, so don't say that too loudly. But looking down the Tactix then, when the ball did get to the shooting circle for the Tactix, there was some pretty stuff to watch.
Yeah, and I think the change in that goal attack position too with Hazeldine coming on definitely opened up the space for Kumwenda in the back, and she shot outstanding, as she has done all throughout the season. And when the ball, like you said, it gets to her, it definitely gets finished off in there.
And she only missed 3 goals in the whole match, and that's pretty impressive, particularly when she is getting put under a lot of pressure to go in. Do you think it did swing when Hazeldine came on? Was that a good change made by Sue Hawkins?
Oh, I think it was a fantastic change because she did create the space for Kumwenda to have in that back, and they were feeding the ball longer. They were using the length of the pass and looking down the court, which worked for them, which I was surprised they never kept doing it.
Well, let's check out the stats now. What do you make of them?
Yeah, if you look at the attempts, I think that's the biggest thing. 72 attempts to the Mystics as opposed to Tactix 66, and the shooting percentage, turnovers 26, and I think that's where it fell down for the Tactix.
Well, looking at the... No, sorry, we're not going to look at the shooting stats. We're coming back to you, and we're going to talk about how good it was to see that the Tactix, they did fight back. But the Mystics, they stepped it up another level. They've got the bye next week. They'll go into this break feeling positive. But from here and us, it was 61-53 to the Mystics. But do not forget, keep watching live on Sky for all your ANZ matches.